available to get an assault rifle or anything like they use in the armies. But this just shows you how guns have came today. This is a 30-30, has a scope on it, mainly used for killing deer, but wish I could have got a assault rifle. But this will do to give you an idea of where weapons used to be. Well, today I'm going to tell you a little about the history of war weaponry. Personally, I had no idea about anything to do with weapons. But after some research, I'm here to show you with the history of all the weapons. Weapons have evolved a lot over the years. Weapons have been around since 10,000 BC. Weapons have pretty much been the same from 10,000 BC all the way up to about 3,500 BC. So I'm going to start here at 3,500 BC and work my way up. This is the time period when the choice of weapon used to just be a wooden stick or a wooden club. That's what they used to attack their enemies with. Warriors would run around and just hope they were stronger and faster than the other enemy. Can you imagine going to war and just knowing that you have to pretty much take hits from clubs until you beat the other man you're fighting? This time frame, besides clubs, they would just use anything they could find to beat people with, such as rocks. They would sharpen sticks, use them as mini spears, pretty much anything like that. It wasn't until about 1000 BC before they started using spears with stones on them. And they also even had a thing called tomahawk, which is like an axe, but it had a stone blade. But this made it easier for warriors to take out enemies on horses. And they even would help take out the little chariots that pulled the men around with their horses. Around 900 BC is when it started using weapons made of iron. A lot of the weapons that they used before, they just modified with iron. But one of the big turning points came when the use of swords and daggers were invented. This pretty much changed the war was fought. These were weapons of choice. Warriors would also get to wear plates, chest plates, leg plates, arm plates, and even helmets made of iron. And that helped them protect them from other swords being used against them. Another great impact of the war at this time was bow and arrows. This is one of the first weapons that could hit an enemy from a distance accurately. This helped so much, it helped from protection from ambushes and also the men on horses and people with chariots, because they could just take them down with a shot from an arrow. According to the book, Weapon, A Visual History of Arms and Armor, it was around the 16th century that's when some of the first guns were introduced. And this changed the whole game of the war. The only downfall to the first gun though, it was long, heavy, and it was really slow to load, especially being just a single shot gun. But it did make it way easier to kill a man with one shot. But it wasn't until later until it was upgraded to a lighter, easier way to reload, which made it more usable than the bow and arrow. It pretty much made the bow and arrow a thing of the past. Next was the 18th century. This is when the handgun was invented. And it became pretty much the weapon of choice for a lot of people because it could hold multiple shots. It was lighter than all the bigger guns that were made, and super easy to learn how to use. They also even came out with a hand grenade, which helped make it easier to take out people in bunkers or hit multiple targets at one time, destroy supplies, vehicles. Really useful. In World War I and II, a lot of newer technology made it really easy to develop more weapons. This is when your assault rifles came along, which had a huge impact on the war. They could shoot hundreds of rounds at a time. They even came out with the long sniper rifle, and it made it available to shoot enemies from over half a mile away. And there's so many different weapons in this modern day it's hard to list all of them. You have things like armored vehicles, grenade launchers. They have rockets that you can control with computers. It's just amazing all the things that are available in the Army now. They even have chemical weapons now. But in conclusion, it just shows you how society changes over time and evolves. We pretty much went from the wooden sticks all the way up to the assault rifles and stuff like we have today. I used some of the following resources to help get my information for this. And it was a short history of weapons, U.S. infantry weapons of World War II, weapon, a visual history of arms and armor, and then arms and men, a history of war weapons and aggression. Thank you.